That event was funny. What? what match was your favorite, Rat? I'm not even hating either. I'm not even hating. Like, if you had fun, I just wish, like, I wonder how many people went. Because to be honest with you, that kind of event where it's like just focused around getting people to like show up to a venue and maybe not even a tournament, right? Maybe if it's just like a fight card or something. Getting people to just show up, play, hang out, and have fun around something like that. That's probably, given our event infrastructure, that's probably something we should try to start out with or explore more. I don't know. Just something I thought about. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, especially because it's probably easier to get, like, one of the big issues with the low-level and the mid-level events now, especially now that you can see it really clearly now that there's kind of like a vacuum developing, you know, in that space, where we're not talking like CEO, we're not talking about Combo Breaker, we're talking about like more regional kind of events. The cost of those has gone up so much, and I think like you kind of have to start out being, can you just get people to show up to something? That's probably a lot easier to manage, to get a venue to be, you know, cool with just like people showing up for a day or a night and kind of building something around that. And I think for organizers, it's something that isn't as cost intensive for you to start out getting your feet wet or something, you know? That it's going to come down to that too, because if you want to even have a prayer of some of these gaps or some of these vacuums being filled with new TOs or new event organizers or new, you know, whatever, they need experience too, you know, is the thing. It sounds weird to say it like that, but I can attest to that because I'm kind of in the same boat, I think. He got 7-0. Yeah, but I mean, you knew that was going to happen. It's fine, man. As long as Waka doesn't take it too personal, you know, fuck it. It's all in good fun. As long as everybody got paid and the venue is satisfied. That's the other thing too, man. What you got to come around to is, and some of y'all are still young, is the thing. What you'll come around to is, not everything is for you. You are not always the target audience. Bruh, I go home, I'm at home. I put on King of the Hill. And I'm just like, man, what a great show. I love this show. My mom looks at me and says, this is so sophomoric. It's so stupid. This the shit you like, blah, 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 blah. She takes the remote from me and puts on 90 Day Fiancé. 90 Day Fiancé Pillow Talk, 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way. And I'm sitting there thinking, hold up. How can you talk about the shit that I was watching when this is the slop you'll fucking want?
Are those chickens?
Yeah, these are chicken.
There's chickens. There's chickens?
Yeah.
And rabbits and bunnies. Okay, hold on. Okay.
It's like we're both pigs eating slop out of the trough, but she's gonna look at me like, you fucking pig, you're fucking filthy. And I'm just like, bro, you're watching shit that is even stupider than what I'm watching.
Did you send her naked pictures of me? What?
No, I'm sorry, I did not do that. That's for darn sure I didn't do that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
But that's the thing, is like, I watched it with them, because she got my dad into it too. And I'm watching this shit, I'm like, hold on, bruh. This 56-year-old dude who has clearly never, A, held hands with a woman, B, never looked a woman in her eyes and had her smile back from her heart, C, obviously has never touched a boobie or had sex in his life, and he's with this Panamerican 34-year-old who has had a shitload of work done. She's on national television talking about how he can't come, and then, oh, finally they got together and he came.
I want you to set on fire all the stupid things you have in your house, and I'll be 100% happy.
What's the purpose for that?
Then she's shit-talking his cousin. I know plot points for this shit because I watched it. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, what did they see in this shit? What's her name? Francesca or some shit like that? Jasmine. It was Jasmine and Gino. Bruh, Jasmine is ripping Gino the shreds on that show.
And you want me to be there just sitting and having breakfast, looking at those colors, and it's like, oh, this is so lovely. I deserve to pick up the goddamn colors because in a few days I have your more than she did in 7 years.
You don't need to say bad things like
I'm not saying anything bad. Isn't it real? You told me that.
Yeah, just...
Here's the difference between me and you, Stardust here. You'll say I'm invested. That's the thing with me. At my heart, you want to know what kind of person I really am? The inner me, I'm a horologist. You don't even know what that means, do you? Stupid ass bitch. It's the study of clocks. I like to see the gears moving. I want to understand what makes things tick. I have a desire to take shit apart. You understand? In another life, I'd be making grandfather clocks. You understand? But it takes 2 years. You got to study under some Swedish dude for 2 years, and I wasn't going over there. I know way too much about European history to think that that would be okay. So instead I came here and I'm playing Elden Ring. But anyway, the point is, I'm willing to wade in the water a little bit just to see how deep just to get a glimpse of how deep it goes. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily trying to swim in the deep end, but I'll walk out to the middle, just see what it looks like a little bit, just to understand it. What did I tell? What's that Kotowaza? I told you, the frog in the well cannot conceive of the ocean. You gotta be willing to dip your feet in a little bit, just sometimes, just to be even just say, oh shit. What's another comparison? I was told the DARE program told me drugs were bad.